one of the things is like, so when we started working one-on-one when at the age of 11, you know, your work ethic, you know, you had to be pushed, you know, to work hard on the court. You had some funny habits, like, you know, there was a time where you kept looking at your watch to see when the end of the lesson was approaching and things like that, and you had to do some push-ups every time you looked at your watch and that sort of thing. I mean, I guess from, you know, you really changed a lot from, you know, the sort of player who's just coming out for fun, and then there was a point in time where you really got in the driver's seat of your own career. What made you? Was there any moment that sort of made you, you know, get really serious about your tennis and take control, or was it a gradual process?
I guess as I started getting older, I started playing like a lot better, and then I realised that I did have potential, and I wanted to see how good I could get. So I had to like take it like from myself, and I definitely had to push myself, because you can't always have other people like telling you like what to do. You have to like be the driver, as you said.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the only way to really improve.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quickly, at least.
For sure. I mean, that's one of the things, I guess, and Luke, you've probably noticed the same thing, is that, you know, the work ethic that you've got today is about as good as anybody that we've ever seen in the time that we've been coaching. And, you know, it's just been a huge transition from what we saw at a really young age to even what we saw at 13 or 14 when you really started to commit.
Yeah, most definitely as well. One of the things for me is when a student comes to you and they actually have the drive, but also the idea of, this is what I want to work on. Like the key clear areas of, I need to get better at this. I mean, I played a match on the weekend and this broke down, can we work on it? It's always so much fun to work with a student like that. So that's where we've seen that really steady progression to get to the point where you're winning pro events. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think on that point, you know, one of the things that we've always, you know, Luke and I have really been big when we've been coaching you is, you know, we'll give you one or two things to go away and work on. And one of the really impressive things about you is that you almost come back 1 week later and all of the things have been resolved. You know, whether it's a grip change or a footwork thing or a swing issue, you've taken those matters into your own hands, and that's something that I guess we rarely see. So rather than sort of having progress every, you know, 2 or 3 months, I think that's probably what really allowed you to accelerate your progress from, you know, being 40 in Australia to 3 years later being #1 for your age group. Is, you know, you experience that accelerated growth, and you can probably, you know, relate to that as well as, you know.
I mean, we always talk about the idea of trying to improve. If we can improve 52% per year, everyone's always happy with that, and that's as simple as 1% per week. And I think Mickey's been actually really do better than that. We're talking about 1% per day. So if we can improve 360%, I'm serious. It is. It's that ownership and accountability. It is. It's the idea of delegating homework. Here it is. Go fix it. And it's a testament to you. And that's where it's given the opportunity now where the world's at your feet. So it's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Definitely awesome. I guess one of the questions is at a younger age, sort of going from that stage where you view tennis as fun to then viewing tennis as something that you realised that you were going to be very good at, or you could potentially be very good at. How did you go about that stage of lifting your standards? You know, was that an easy thing for you? Did you find it difficult being pushed by us as coaches? Maybe talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think I definitely started working a lot harder, like mentally and physically. Like I started putting a lot more hours in, and it wasn't even like the quantity, like it was the quality of what I was putting in. Like I didn't need to play 6 hours a day. Because I was going to high school, like I could make like the most of the time that I had. And like, yeah, I was definitely pushing myself like a lot harder physically, and I definitely don't get as angry now as I used to. And I don't need like punishment or like reward to like drive me. I like know what I want, and that's definitely helped me a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's really